Logan asked me what do you mean poison, and I said the metal poisoning from the adamantium, it's slowly killing you, but I can take it away easily, and I can also make it so magnetic powers don't work on you. Logan, but Logan isn't your real name. No, your real name is James Howlett, and what's left of your family is waiting for you. And then I put my hands on his head and I gave him back his memories, and then I gave the Hugh Jackman Wolverine a demagnetized version of his claws, and it's permanent, and I also removed all the metal poisoning permanently from his body, and I said soon you will know where you truly belong, and then I teleported back to Magneto, and Logan woke up and he said I remember everything. Oh god, I have a brother, I have to find Victor because he's my only family. I didn't recognize him when he came to visit me in the hospital, and I didn't know him. Oh god, no, I have to leave, Logan said, and Storm said Logan wait, and he said that's not my name, my real name is James Howlett, and I have to leave here to find my brother, but I swear I will come back. And then Logan drove to the old lab where they gave him the adamantium, and he said thanks kid for saving me, and then he went to the Brotherhood hideout and he screamed and shouted Victor, and then Victor said it can't be, how the hell did he know my name? And then Victor walked outside and Logan said I'm here for my brother Sabretooth, and I don't give a damn about this nonsense, I want my brother back. And then Victor said hello Jimmy, so what this about? And I said it's about you Victor, come with me back home to the X-Men. And then Victor said well I don't think that's a good idea Jimmy, and Wolverine asked well why the hell not? And then Victor said I don't think my boss will like that very much. And then I spoke and said it's alright Victor, go with your brother James and be with the X-Men. And Victor asked me really I can do it? And then I said yes go ahead Victor, you can be with your brother. And then I looked at Magneto and I said there's nothing or no one keeping you here Victor, so go be with the X-Men. And then Victor looked at his brother Logan and back at me, and then he went with Logan. And then I said interesting, and then I said I hope I see two boys under better circumstances. And then I thought about Wade Wilson and I wondered is he here too? And then I looked and found out that his journey is just starting in the military. He just started as a sergeant and right now it's almost time for him to get a dishonorable discharge from the military. And then I said to Magneto I need to talk to you soon. Magneto after me and Raven have some fun for a while since I took care of your problems with the humans that tried to exterminate your people, you owe me. And then Magneto smiled and said sure kid, we will talk soon. And then later that night after me and Raven made love and I had a dream and I saw the Phoenix Force, and she said I have chosen you mighty warrior to be my true vessel, and you will bear all my full power. And I said could I please have control of my mind and everything, and I will carry out your will if you spare this planet and allow me to only destroy planets without any innocent people on it. And she said fine, you may do this, or you could also give life to those dead planets much like the ones you did in your solar system. And then the Phoenix Force appeared to me as a beautiful naked woman, and she said right now I want something from you in the heart of your mind, I want to make love to you. And then one more time when Jean Grey finally decides to visit you, I will make love to your body through Jean Grey, that's what I want from you Peter Parker. And I said very well, I will do as you wish. And then I made love to the Phoenix Force in my mind, and that also made Jean Grey feel the same overwhelming feelings for me as well. And after I made love to Mystique many times, so much that Mystique had many orgasms again, and she fell in love with me all over again after I screwed her in the butthole, and I even started massaging her beautiful body more often, and she started to show visible signs of pregnancy.